her divine wisdom, explains that Takumi's arrival was more of an oops moment than anything else. It turns out their magical summoning system is a tad more complex than a college roommate assignment. Nolan apologizes for the mix-up while reminding everyone that chosen heroes are all the rage. Who wouldn't want a little heroism with their morning coffee? Now, just when Takumi thought he'd landed in a boring seminar about office supplies, he learns he's got special abilities. And not just any abilities, oh no. We're talking about facing off with magical creatures, goblins and dragons, while trying not to trip over his own feet.
This is no time for a coffee break. It's adventure time.
As the story unfolds, we embark on Takumi's journey from salaryman to sword-swinging warrior.
Imagine trading your business suit for armor and your spritzhets for spellbooks.
It's a whole new world, and Takumi is just trying to figure out how to not look like a total noob while leveling up his skills. Talk about a glow-up. Now, here's a plot twist that would make any college survival guide proud. Takumi gets a place to build a house. Yes, folks, even in another dimension, real estate is still a thing. The villagers rally around him like he's the next big influencer. Talk about building a solid foundation for his new life. He's practically one home sweet home Instagram post away from going viral. As Takumi dives into alchemy and blacksmithing, he starts crafting weapons and potions like he's running a magical Etsy shop. This isn't just play, it's serious business. He's out here mixing ingredients like a culinary wizard and proving that practical magic is the real MVP of this fantasy world. Who knew potions could be so useful, right? After a rather wild encounter with a boar that could probably bench press him, Takumi learns a thing or two about teamwork with his magical furry friends. He saves a spider, and suddenly they're best buds. This is a true growth moment. It's like forming a study group, but with a bit more danger and a lot more webs involved. Speaking of teamwork, Takumi gets schooled on the importance of flexible materials, like spider silk. Yes, folks, it's not just for Halloween decorations. This newfound knowledge helps him become the crafting whiz the village never knew it needed. After all, who wouldn't want to make stuff that's both magical and sturdy? Takumi's chats with Martha show that even in a magical world, knowledge sharing is key. They brainstorm about using magic to enhance their village's resources, proving that 2 heads or more are better than 1, especially when those heads are full of spells and potions. It's like a group project but with far less procrastination. When Takumi finally decides to check out the Adventurers Guild, it's like getting a VIP pass to the coolest club in town. Formal recognition is the name of the game in his new world, and this move is crucial for his growth. It's like signing up for every club in college, but this time, there's actual adventuring involved. As Takumi explores the mansion he might rent, he finds out the rent is affordable. Cue the happy dance. He learns about the joys and responsibilities of homeownership. It's a magical twist on finding the perfect dorm room, but with a lot more magic and probably fewer late-night pizza runs. In a charmingly bizarre turn of events, Takumi learns about magical purifying devices that keep the city smelling fresh. Because who wants their adventure tainted by foul odors? Just imagine, even in Fantasyland, personal hygiene is a top priority. They couldn't have a dirty sock scent ruining the vibe. But things get serious when Takumi grapples with the ethics of keeping slaves. He's not a fan of the whole enslavement idea and brings up some deep moral questions. This moment adds a serious layer to his character, proving that even heroes have to confront tough topics along their journey. Maria steps into the spotlight, showcasing her commitment to tackling household chores like a champ. This girl's got strength and vulnerability down to an art. Let's be real, she's like the caffeine boost Takumi didn't know he needed. Her character brings an engaging dynamic to the crew and keeps everyone on their toes. And then there's Sophia, shrouded in mystery and sealed powers, adding a sprinkle of intrigue to the mix. Takumi can't help but be curious about her past, which makes their chemistry electric, like a sitcom waiting to happen. Every moment they share is a cliffhanger in a reality show about heroes trying to figure things out. Enter the dazzling goddess Nolan, who brings themes of faith and power dynamics to the forefront. Her presence raises eyebrows and questions about motivations and the influence of the church. It's all very dramatic. Think of it as the who's who of divine hierarchy, with a side of intrigue. Takumi's magical abilities begin to shine bright, especially as he learns to harness them for healing and protection. It's like getting a superhero upgrade, showing just how deep his character development goes. He's not just a guy trying to figure out alchemy. He's on a quest to be the best version of himself. Sophia's character arc adds another layer of depth as she showcases vulnerability and determination to support Takumi. When she faints from exhaustion, it's a harsh reminder that even heroes need rest. But fear not, folks, this just makes their journey more relatable. Who didn't have a late-night study session that got a bit too intense? The bond between Takumi, Sophia, and Maria is the quintessential trio we didn't know we needed. They're here for each other as they face adversity together, proving that teamwork truly makes the dream work. It's like forming a study group, but instead of midterms, they're battling dragons and dodging magical mishaps. Takumi's commitment to crafting top-notch weapons and armor is a testament to his growth. He's not just some guy swinging a sword, he's become the blacksmith equivalent of a designer label, supporting Sophia and Maria on their quests. Who knew that being a blacksmith was the ultimate way to show you care? When Takumi hangs out with his friends, it's a reminder that camaraderie is essential for their journey. Their interactions are filled with laughter and trust, pushing them to face challenges as a unit. This is the kind of friendship where you have each other's backs, like having your best buddy help you with a pesky math problem during finals week. As they prepare for quests, Takumi's promotion to D rank signifies his progress. It's like leveling up in a video game, but with more swords and magic involved. This milestone opens doors to new adventures, like a magical resume upgrade. Who knew being an adventurer came with such great perks? The trio's shared journey highlights their developing combat skills. Takumi's rapid progression allows them to take down formidable foes together. Think of it like a magic-themed training montage, complete with dramatic music and epic sword fights. Their teamwork is essential for victory, and it's all about synergy in this magical world. Takumi's transformation from a novice to an E-rank adventurer is proof that every hero has to start somewhere. It's all about gaining experience and honing skills in this fantasy setting. Just like that internship you thought would be easy, but actually turned into a crash course in adulting, every step counts. The crafting elements enter the scene with Takumi's attempts at creating quality garments. This adds a creative twist to the narrative, emphasizing resourcefulness. It's not just about slaying dragons, it's about fashion choices too. Because, let's be real, you can't go on an adventure wearing last season's styles. Now, Takumi's on a mission to gather a team, including Maria and Sophia. They're holding lower ranks, but they're essential for mission success. It's like pulling together your study group, each with unique strengths, because teamwork is the name of the game when it comes to safety in a magical world. As they set off on their journey, they hop into a special Munster horse carriage, which is like the magical equivalent of an Uber. This carriage can speed up their travel time, making it a game changer for their mission. Who knew magical transportation could make adventuring feel like a road trip, complete with snacks, of course. In the thick of their mission, Takumi and his friends face off against dangerous wood monsters in the forest. It's a true test of their battle skills. And let's not forget the thrill of showcasing their growth and readiness for challenges. This is the kind of action that gets your heart racing faster than the night before finals. And then, miracle fruits make their grand entrance, highlighting just how rare and valuable certain items are in their world. These magical fruits are like the holy grail of snacks, hard to find and possibly delicious. If only they could find a way to order these straight to their doorstep. Finally, the presence of iron moles becomes a formidable challenge. These fierce enemies lurk in dark mines, emphasizing the need for strategic use of light to defeat them. It's a constant reminder that being environmentally aware is just as important in a magical world as it is in ours. Who knew adventuring came with such valuable life lessons? And just like that, Takumi learns to synthesize metals like mithril and adaman. His growth as an armorer is impressive, and his newfound skills boost his companions' abilities. It's like leveling up your gear in a video game, ensuring they're ready for whatever battles lie ahead. Because in this adventure, every bit of strength counts.